Welcome to SDMIC classes. Dear students, my advice to you: nothing is impossible for a brave and hardworking person with a willing mind. Be strong enough. Bookkeeping and Accountancy. This is the continuation of chapter 1, part 1 video which I have already uploaded. Hope you must have watched the previous video, part 1. I believe you all must have understood. If you don't understand, please watch again and again. It is not difficult, it is easy. Just apply your mind and watch the video again and again. You will get it, definitely. And it's not that much difficult. I request you all to pay attention. Let us just revise our previous class, what we have done. Introduction to partnership and partnership final accounts. Introduction, we have seen what is partnership, then what is sole proprietorship and other thing. Then again we have gone to the what is partner, what is partnership, what is a firm, then meaning of partnership, then definition of partnership. Then again, features of partnership also I have explained. The features of partnership: agreement, number of partners, lawful business, sharing of profit and loss, unlimited liability, registration, joint ownership and management, principal and agent, then dissolution. These 9 points I already explained, and this you must understand very well. Whatever I explain, you just imagine, because in continuation of this is coming all this thing. Everything is related. So it will be a repetition. You will just see that the core of the thing. Now the meaning of the thing is just mainly the repetition of the thing. For example, if you go study the partnership deed, it will be an agreement, a written agreement signed by the partners. That is a thing. And then come to the registration, where it is registered. All these things, these are all related things. So once you understood this, then it is easy to follow the other things also. See, like this, we have already done the thing. So these 9 points we already discussed. Now let us move to the other part. And this is a very interesting part. Partnership deed, already explained. Let us see what is partnership deed. I hope you remember, you can recollect, or you can go to the previous video and just see the things what we have explained in last video. So these are very interesting thing, and if you read this, if you understand, if you study this well, like means these are the main things. You suppose a chartered accountant or any senior most accountant of a company, or means mainly chartered accountants also, they do this type of works, means making partnership deed and just execute registration and all partnership works they are doing. So if you know the these details, almost you will come to that, means at least a first step of the thing. Almost means it's not only first step, it is almost 25-30% of the thing you have already learned, the things, the principles, the importance, the what are the things involved in that. So almost you have covered. Then when you go your higher studies and further studies, you will learn by, some more details, and so that time it will be easy, because the core, the basic things are same. What is a partnership deed? Can I ask you all, what is partnership deed? You must have learned that. No, I already explained in the last video. Okay, the document containing the partnership agreement among partners is called a partnership deed. A written document. It contains which are agreed upon by all the partners. It contains which are the terms agreed upon by all the partners. Hope you understood this. The document containing the partnership agreement among partners is called partnership deed. Last time when I explained in our previous video, this the agreement, we have already explained that. What is that? Okay, so it's not that much difficult. So the document containing the partnership deed, an agreement, that partnership deed with the terms and condition mentioned in that, and signed by the partners. It is called a partnership deed, a written document, written agreement. Partnership can be formed without an agreement also, without a written agreement also. So, but that it is not a valid thing. Though the partnership can continue, it's not compulsory. But a written document with a written agreement with all the terms and conditions mentioned by the partners and signed by all the partners is called a partnership deed. I hope it is well clear. An agreement may be written or oral, but when it is written, it is called a deed. Told means this is the thing. An agreement may be written or oral. It is not necessary that it should be a written agreement. It can be an oral agreement, but there is no validity. There is no proof. Tomorrow, if there is any dispute among the partners, that also you are going to learn in the features and other things. What is important? Why a partnership deed is required? That time you will learn that. So this time means when I am telling you that, you can recollect that. So when there is any dispute among the partners, if there is no any written document or written agreement or a partnership deed, without a partnership deed there is no legal things, legal formalities. They cannot go to the court or they cannot sue any other thing. So when it is a written, and if there is a partnership deed, properly executed and registered partnership deed, it is a valid and legal document. It can be in tomorrow if there is any dispute among the partners, they can go to the court. So that is the thing. So you must understand that the document what is a partnership deed? The document containing the partnership agreement among partners is called a partnership deed. In other words, an agreement written a written agreement by the partners is called a partnership deed. An agreement with the terms and condition written and executed by the partners is called a partnership deed. Hope it is clear. Now, contents of the partnership deed. Just listen very carefully and just go through this one by one, because these are the things coming in your future thing also. And if you go to the studies for CA or something, again these are the things coming. So maybe some additional, some extended version coming, but these main things will be there. So it is easy to just, and the contents of the partnership deed, that is not going to change. So it will be the same. Okay, so just understand the thing. So it will take you to the higher levels when you focus on this and you take interest in this. And when we are studying is this, make interest in this. It is very interesting. The contents of the partnership deed the partnership deed must contain name and address of the firm and its main business. Address होना चाहिए, और जो main business का जो office का जो address होना चाहिए. Then name and address of all partners and duration of partnership. See, duration of partnership means some maybe means extended for years together, but some may be for some particular purpose. For example, if there is some exhibition is going over, you just imagine there is an exhibition. In that exhibition, that some partners, some 2, 3 or 4, 5 partners come together and they say that okay, we will do a business in this particular exhibition, and whatever the profit arising out of that, we will share it. That way can be a partner, that is a particular purpose, or there is any particular project, for example some construction or something, or any other business or any particular activity, or any particular event. Some event managements are also happening now. So in that particular event, for that particular project or particular event, that partnership is formed is called some short duration partnership, or some partnership may be for a period of 1 year, 2 year, or some till the execution completion of the project, or till the time of very short term projects, maybe some events or some like that it is. So, but whereas some business like very long term business, so that may continue for a long period. But when it is a short term period or anything, the duration of the partnership must be mentioned in the partnership deed. What all things has to be written? Should include in that name and address of all partners and the duration of the partnership. Okay, so it should be mentioned. Capital contribution of all partners. So what are the capitals? Means funds, money invested by the partners. That also should be mentioned. Fourth point, ratio in which profits or losses are to be shared. Also we have explained in our previous video. That means the profit and sharing, profit and loss sharing is also we have explained. Like example, see this is the sharing, the fourth point, sharing of profit and loss account. So these are the things now what we have explained. It is coming one by one again and again. So the ratio in which profits or losses are shared. If the ratio of sharing of profits and losses are not mentioned in a partnership, in the absence of not mentioned in the partnership deed, then the profits and losses should be shared equally. Suppose if the partnership deed it is mentioned, suppose A partner 2%, B partner 3%, like that, no 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever it is, or as per the mostly as per the amount of investment. The amount of investment, some partners may invest more, some partners invest less, like that it is as per their capacity, or some may be investing equally, or in whatever the case may be, the ratio of sharing of the profit must be mentioned in the partnership deed. If it is not mentioned, then the shares, the profit should be shared equally, and if it is mentioned, it should be shared as per the ratio mentioned in the partnership deed. Then rights, duties and liabilities of partners. What are the rights? Which are the partners, what is to be done, what are the limitation, all these things, what duties they have to do, what are the liabilities to be borne by the partners, all these things should be mentioned in the partnership deed. Now, sixth, the provisions related to admission, retirement, death, etc. of a partner. This also we explained in the last video. Like means admission of a partner or retirement of a partner, death of a partner. If in that case, what should be done? Whether to continue. In the case of admission of partner, the other partner should agree. All these things, those terms are required. Whether they can take till the time of the this partnership, whether they can admit any new partner, or if it is not mentioned, they cannot admit any new partner. If it is mentioned, we can admit with the consent of all other partners. That is possible. When at the time of retirement of a partner, what is to be done? Whether we can continue the business, or whether we have to dissolve and just newly form a new partnership business, or all this thing, or we can continue that should be mentioned. Or in case of a death of a partner, in case of death of a partner, mostly the partnership did dissolve, the partnership business dissolves, or it should be particularly mentioned in the partnership deed that in case of a death of a partner also we will continue the business with these are the things, like that. The terms should be mentioned. Seventh point, rate of interest on capital, loan, drawings, etc. Now, this should be mentioned. If it is not mentioned, it is not applicable. If it is mentioned in the partnership deed, rate of interest on capital, it is when the partners are put money in the business, so they will charge some interest on that capital or the money invested into the business. So if it is not mentioned, this is not applicable. If it is mentioned, that should be given to the partners on their capital invested. Or loan given to the firm, or loan taken by the partners from the firm. So in these cases, what are the interest applicable? Then drawings, what are the interest payable to the firm on the drawings of the partners? पार्टनर्स का जो कैपिटल जो इसमें जो बिजनेस में डाला है, उसमें जो इंटरेस्ट चार्ज करते हैं पार्टनर्स फर्म्स को, और लोन जो लेते हैं कंपनी जो बिजनेस से, या लोन देते हैं पार्टनर्स, अभी कुछ ज़रूरत है, कुछ एडिशनल मशीनरी लेने का है, फर्म्स का बैंक में इतना पैसा नहीं है, जो फंड्स नहीं है, तो कुछ ये लेना है, तो वो उसके लिए वो कोई पर्टिकुलर पार्टनर बोलेगा मैं ये 10 लाख का ज़रूरत है, मैं 10 लाख डालता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे वो जो मेरा बैंक से निकाल के डाल रहा हूँ, तो मेरा जो इंटरेस्ट जो नुकसान होगा वो इंटरेस्ट कंपनी बिजनेस को देना पड़ेगा, पार्टनरशिप फर्म को. तो देन द फर्म हैज़ टू गिव द इंटरेस्ट टू द पार्टनर. और इन केस द पार्टनर को कुछ ज़रूरत पड़ा, कोई भी पार्टनर को ज़रूरत पड़ा, अगर 1-2 लाख रुपए के 5 लाख रुपए का ज़रूरत पड़ा, तो वो पार्टनर क्या करेगा, तो फर्म से लेते हैं. सो फर्म से लेते टाइम में देन देयर विल बी अ कंडीशन दैट द पार्टनर हैज़ टू गिव इंटरेस्ट टू द फर्म, लाइक दैट. सेम वे पार्टनर्स ड्राइंग्स करते रहते हैं, कुछ पर्सनल यूज़ के लिए कैश विड्रॉ करते हैं, कुछ अपना पर्सनल यूज़ के लिए, या कुछ मटेरियल लेते हैं, कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स या कुछ भी है उनका पर्सनल यूज़ के लिए, तो उसको पर्सनल ड्राइंग्स बोलते हैं. वो पर्सनल पर्सनल ड्राइंग्स में भी इन कैश और काइंड जो उसके ऊपर अगर वो मटेरियल अगर वो जो या कुछ विड्रॉ ड्राइंग्स रहेगा, वो ड्राइंग्स के ऊपर फर्म कुछ चार्ज करता है जो पार्टनर्स को. इफ इट इज मेंशन इट इज अप्लीकेबल in the partnership deed. If it is mentioned, then it is applicable. And then 8th point, salaries, commission, etc. if payable to any partners. अभी salaries और कमीशन एक्सेट्रा जो भी है वो पार्टनर्स ले सकते हैं क्या या नहीं ले सकते क्या, वो भी मेंशन करता है. लाइक दैट इट इज़. 9th पॉइंट, सेटलमेंट ऑफ अकाउंट्स ऑन डिसोल्यूशन ऑफ द फर्म. अभी इन केस ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डिसॉल्व हो जाता है, मतलब बंद हो जाता है, तो क्लोज हो जाते हैं टाइम में, व्हाट विल बी द टर्म्स ऑफ सेटलमेंट, हाउ टू सेटल द अकाउंट्स, कैसा सेटल करने का है वो भी मेंशन करता है पार्टनरशिप डीड में. एंड 10th पॉइंट, मेथड ऑफ सेटलमेंट ऑफ डिस्प्यूट्स अमंग पार्टनर्स. अभी मैंने ये पहले ही बोला था, कुछ अगर जो ऑरल एग्रीमेंट रहेगा तो डिस्प्यूट रहेगा तो देयर इज़ नो लीगल वैल्यू ऑन दैट पार्टनरशिप. If there is a written agreement and if there is a partnership deed, well executed and registered partnership deed, then in case of any dispute वो method of settlement उसमें mention किया हुआ जाता है partnership deed में. If it is mentioned, then it is legally means arguable, or it is legally acceptable to the court or the authorities, and there should be settled as per the terms mentioned in the partnership deed. So the method of settlement of dispute among the partners. Now 11th point, any other matter relating to the conduct of business. अभी ये जो उसके अलावा ये जो बिजनेस कंडक्ट करने में क्या क्या जो भी पार्टनर्स को क्या क्या करने का है, क्या क्या कर सकते हैं, उसमें क्या है, कितना तक जा सकते हैं, कितना तक ये कर सकते हैं, वो ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ कितना ये जो इसमें एक्टिंग कर सकते हैं, उसका भी मेंशन किया हुआ जाएगा. पार्टनरशिप डीड को खाली एक जो एक आधा एक पैराग्राफ का नहीं होता है, वो बहुत सारा ऐसा पेजेस रहते हैं उसका एग्रीमेंट जो बनाते टाइम में. ये so many terms conditions are mentioned in that. will be mentioned in that. So these are the main points. ये इसके बारे में अभी ये जो मेथड ऑफ सेटलमेंट और डिस्प्यूट या नहीं तो आधार लेटर रहेगा तो उसका जो एक डिटेल्स दिया हुआ जाएगा, ठीक है. तो हेडिंग विल बी दिस, और उसमें जो मेन मैटर ये रहेगा उसका एक डिटेल इसमें दिया जाएगा क्लॉज वाइज. ओके, सो नाउ आई थिंक it is clear. What are the contents of the partnership deed? This is very interesting and it is very easy to understand. So just go through again. What are the contents of the partnership deed? One, let us come again. Contents of partnership deed. First, name and address of the firm and its main business. Second, name and address of all partners and the duration of the partnership deed. Third, capital contribution of all partners. Fourth, ratio in which profits or losses are to be shared. Fifth, rights, duties and liabilities of the partners. Sixth, provisions related to admissions, retirement, death, etc. of a partner. Seventh, rate of interest on capital, loan, personal drawings, etc. Eighth, salaries, commission, etc. if payable to any partners. Ninth, settlement of accounts on dissolution of the firm. 10th, method of settlement of disputes among the partners. 10th and 11th, any other matter relating to the conduct of the business. I hope you all understood the things, points very well. It's not difficult, it is easy. Take it easy and learn it and make thoroughly study. These are the points, because these are going to help you in future also if you are going to select your future career in this field, accounting, accountancy, or you are maybe going for a CA or anything. Then this will be helpful to you. Now, importance of partnership deed. What are the importance of a partnership deed? These are again the same things will be repeating what we have explained in our previous slides and previous video. Okay, so importance of partnership. This already I have explained to you in brief. Now, partnership deed is a very important document because it is written agreement which contains all the terms and conditions of the partnership business. It's already explained in our previous part, and the previous slides and previous video also have explained in brief. So now this, so this is a repetition. So it will be, means keep memorizing. It will help you to memorize more and more. Read again and again. These are the same things which is coming again and in some other interpretation. So partnership deed is a very important document because it is a written agreement which contains all the terms and conditions of the partnership business. Partnership business के लिए जो terms and condition mention करके जो written agreement जो बना के जो execute करेगा, that is called a partnership deed. तो उसका बहुत importance रहता है. महत्व क्या है? Important. What is importance? It forms the basis of mutual relationship among the partners. Partnership deed अगर mention करके ये जो किया रहेगा तो एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग रहता है, उसमें कुछ डिस्प्यूट करने का चांस नहीं रहता. डिस्प्यूट करेगा तो भी देयर इज समथिंग टू क्लेम देयर राइट्स. So moreover, partnership deed regulates the rights, duties and liabilities of all the partners as well as the firm. Firm का और partners का जो duties ये सब जो regulate करने के लिए भी ये जो partnership deed help करेगा. Is very important. So by having partnership deed, partners disputes in future may be avoided. अब मैंने ये भी जो रिपीटेशन है हम लोग ने जो बताया था, ये जो पार्टनरशिप अगर रहेगा तो इन केस ऑफ एनी डिस्प्यूट अगर पार्टनर्स के बीच में अगर हो गया तो भी फ्यूचर में तो ये पार्टनरशिप डीड रहेगा तो इट विल हेल्प टू रिजॉल्व द इश्यूज. और maybe means they know that there is a partnership, these are the things written, all partners may be knowing. तो जो भी इसके अलावा जाएगा तो उसमें डिस्प्यूट में जाएगा तो ये सब कंडीशन है करके, so they know that. So it is very very important that there should be a partnership. That better always there should be a partnership. Partnership deed होना अच्छा है. So hence it is always in favor to have a written agreement, that is a partnership deed duly signed by all the partners and registered under the Indian Partnership Act 1932. अभी हम लोगों ने लास्ट वीडियो में बताया था और इन और अपना ये जो पार्ट में भी बताया था, एन एग्रीमेंट में भी रिटन और ओरल, बट व्हेन इट इज़ रिटन इट इज़ कॉल्ड अ पार्टनरशिप डीड. अभी हम लोग ने बताया था ये ओरल रहेगा, उसको कुछ वैलिडिटी नहीं है कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में या किधर भी कुछ उसका वैलिडिटी नहीं है. वेरएज़ इट इज़ अ रिटन एंड मैंने जो लास्ट इसमें भी बताया था एंड रजिस्टर्ड अंडर द इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट, रजिस्ट्रेशन करेगा तो उसमें क्या होता है. सी लेट अस सी व्हाट आई विल जस्ट शो यू. सी registration, the sixth point. These are the things, no, this already explained. All these things, unlimited liability, sharing of profits and joint ownership, all these things, dissolution, already dissolution, ninth point, agreement, ये सब जो मैंने बताया था. So जो registration के जो मैंने registration का बारे में बताया तो मैंने ये matter clearly बताया था. So hence it is always in favor to have a written agreement, that is a partnership deed duly signed by all the partners and registered under the Indian Partnership Act 1932. A registrar of firms में as under इंडियन पार्टनरशिप 1932 में रजिस्टर करके जो साइन करके जो सब लीगली किया जाएगा, दैट विल बी मोस्ट फेवरेबल एंड एडवाइसेबल टू द पार्टनरशिप डीड. Partnership business, most good and advisable to the partnership business. Now let us move to the other part. The provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932. जो पार्टनरशिप एक्ट का प्रोविजंस क्या है वो जस्ट पढ़ लेते हैं. सो वी विल नॉट एक्सटेंड टू मच. सो इसके बाद में हम लोग को जो बिकॉज एक करके थोड़ा करके पढ़े तो इट विल बी वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ ये प्रोविजंस भी हम लोग जो आज पार्टनरशिप डीड और पार्टनरशिप का ये जो बारे में बताया है, प्रीवियस इसमें भी थोड़ा इसमें ये जो फीचर्स बताया था और पार्टनरशिप क्या है, डेफिनेशन क्या है, मीनिंग क्या है जो बताया था प्रीवियस वीडियो में, और फीचर्स बताया था. और फीचर्स में ही मोस्टली ये जो सब मोस्ट ऑफ द पॉइंट्स कवर हुआ था. और आज टुडे वी आर एक्सप्लेनिंग द पार्टनरशिप डीड, इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डीड, कंटेंट्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप डीड ये जो बताया. नाउ प्रोविजंस ऑफ इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट, इसमें क्या होता है. पार्टनरशिप डीड इज अ रिटन डॉक्यूमेंट प्रिपेयर्ड एट द टाइम ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द पार्टनरशिप मेंशनिंग ऑल द टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस रिक्वायर्ड. ये जो ऑलरेडी बताया था, जो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन जो पार्टनर्स में डिस्कस करके जो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन रिटन डॉक्यूमेंट बनाया है, दैट इज अ पार्टनरशिप डीड. written agreement. But if any point in terms and conditions are not mentioned or silent in the partnership deed, and in case if any issues arises, it will be sold as per the provisions of the Partnership Act 1932, Section 12 and 17. Some of the issues applicable are as follows. So abhi dekho, the thing is that in last when we discussed in the last this thing and last slide, we told that when there is some silent, so for example profit sharing ratio का silent रहेगा, partnership deed में mention नहीं किया है, then it will be decided by the Partnership Act 1932. It should be a registered partnership deed. Then the partnership business, that the terms will be decided by the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932. So once again we will just go through that. Partnership deed is a written document prepared at the time of formation of the partnership, mentioning all the terms and conditions required. Hope you understood this. Now, but if any point in terms and condition are not mentioned इन द पार्टनरशिप डीड में कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया रहेगा, और साइलेंट, कुछ साइलेंट है, उसके बारे में कुछ बताया नहीं है, साइलेंट इन द पार्टनरशिप डीड, एंड इन केस इफ एनी इश्यूज अराइजेस, अगर इसमें उसके बाद अगर ये सिचुएशन में कुछ डिस्प्यूट अराइज हुआ, इश्यू अराइज गया, इट विल बी सोल्ड एज पर द प्रोविजंस ऑफ द पार्टनरशिप एक्ट, इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट 1932, सेक्शन 12 एंड 17. अगर ऐसा कुछ इसमें कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया है, अगर कुछ डिस्प्यूट हो गया, तो उसको सिचुएशन को कैसा हैंडल करेगा, उसको कैसा रिजोल्व करेगा, दैट विल बी रिजोल्व्ड एज पर द प्रोविजंस ऑफ इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट 1932. सम ऑफ द इश्यूज एप्लीकेबल आर एज फॉलोज. उसका कुछ ऐसा कॉमन इश्यूज जो होता है वो इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट के हिसाब से, बाकी जो है जो मेंशन जो किया हुआ रहेगा वो मेंशन किया रहेगा, तो दैट विल बी डिसाइडेड एज पर द पार्टनरशिप डीड में जो मेंशन किया हुआ. अगर नहीं किया रहेगा तो ये हिसाब से वो सोल्व किया जाता है. Distribution of profit, already मैंने explain किया है, again it is a repetition. If the partnership deed is silent about the sharing of profit ratio, the profit or losses are distributed among the partners in equal ratio. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसके बारे में तो क्वेश्चंस भी आते रहेगा, ठीक है. if the partnership deed is silent about the profit sharing ratio, the profit and losses are shared equally among the partners. Now second point, interest on drawings. Suppose, as per the provisions in the Partnership Act 1932, if the date of drawings is not given, average 6 months interest is charged on drawings. Suppose the date of drawings अगर दिया नहीं रहेगा, then the average rate of interest will be calculated on drawings will be calculated on 6 months interest will be charged. Whereas if date is mentioned, from the rate will be taken. Then interest on partner's loan. If the partner provides additional amount to the business as loan, but the rate of interest on loan is not given, then the interest at the rate of 6% per annum is allowed. समझो लास्ट इसमें मैं हम लोग बताया था, पार्टनर्स लोन बिजनेस को देते हैं कुछ ज़रूरत रहेगा तो, और पार्टनर्स लोन लेता भी है कंपनी में, उनको कुछ पर्सनल यूज़ रहेगा तो लोन लेता भी है, तो उसके केसेस में जो क्या कितना इंटरेस्ट देना है कंपनी जो बिजनेस को, फर्म को, या पार्टनर्स कुछ ज़रूरत के लिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने बोला कुछ मशीनरी लेने का है, द फर्म डजंट हैव द मनी, तो सम पार्टनर हैज़ अ फंड, तो वो पैसा डाल देता, तो उस पर हाउ मच इंटरेस्ट शुड बी पेड. इफ द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इज नॉट मेंशनड, देन द एज पर द इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट फ्लैट 6% per annum rate of interest will be charged. It is allowed. Interest on capital. Now, if partnership deed is silent about interest on capital, then the interest is not allowed. Suppose the partners put money for running the business, starting the business and running the business. अगर partnership में partners फंड्स इन्वेस्ट करने के बाद में और कुछ भी लिखा नहीं है, जो मेरा जो कोई भी जो पार्टनर्स का जो फंड डाला है उसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट पार्टनर्स को देना है करके कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया है, देन देयर इज़ नो इंटरेस्ट गिवन टू द पार्टनर्स. इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल इज नॉट अलाउड. बट इफ इट इज़ मेंशनड, then if it is mentioned, then it should be paid as per the rate specified in the partnership deed. Now, salary or commission to partners. As per the provisions made in the Indian Partnership Act 1932, no salary or commission or allowance or any remuneration is to be given to any of the partners for an extra work done for the firm. अभी इंडियन पार्टनरशिप एक्ट 1932 का हिसाब से no salary or commission or any allowance or any remuneration is to be given to any of the partners for extra work done for the firm. Firm के लिए जो काम करते हैं उसके लिए कुछ salary, commission or any other allowance partners को देता नहीं है. But however, if any provision is made in the partnership deed, the partners are entitled to get salary or commission as per the agreement. Got it? However, if any provision is made, अगर partnership deed में कुछ mention किया है, if it is the provision is made in the partnership deed, then the partners are entitled to get salary or commission or as per the, for example, some कुछ partners को salary दिया जाएगा, कुछ partners को commission दिया जाएगा, ऐसा या सबको salary दिया जाएगा या कुछ ऐसा कुछ नया business कुछ एक partners का तरफ से कुछ नया business लाया तो बोलेगा इसके ऊपर इतना % commission, ऐसा. See that if it is mentioned in the partnership deed, then it is payable. It is allowed. If it is not mentioned, there is no such allowances are allowed given to the partners. Hope you understand this. Now, admission of a new partner. As per the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932, no outside person can be admitted to the into the firm as a partner without consent of other partners. अभी हम लोग ने ये भी प्रीवियस इसमें जो बताया था, कुछ नया पार्टनर को कुछ एडमिट करना है तो अगर पार्टनरशिप डीड में अगर मेंशन नहीं किया रहेगा और पार्टनर्स का जो कॉन्सेंट नहीं रहेगा, परमिशन नहीं रहेगा तो इट इज़ नॉट अलाउड. लेकिन वेरस इफ इट इज़ मेंशन नया पार्टनर्स हम ले सकते हैं और उसका क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन जो कैपिटल कितना लाना चाहिए ये सब का बारे में अगर मेंशन किया रहेगा तो वो अगर पार्टनर्स के बारे में साथ में डिस्कस करके नया ले सकता है. इफ़ इट इज़ नॉट मेंशन, इट इज़ नॉट अलाउड एट ऑल. If it is not mentioned in the partnership deed, then it is not allowed. Admission of partners is not allowed. Now the continuity of the partnership, ये भी हम लोग ने बताया था. In case if the death of a partner, the partnership will be dissolved if provision for continuity is not mentioned in the partnership deed. By default अगर पार्टनर का कोई भी पार्टनर का अगर डेथ हो गया है तो पार्टनरशिप डिसॉल्व हो जाता है. But in case if it is mentioned in the, it is written in the partnership deed that we the other partners can carry on the business even in case of death of one partner, the business can be continued. If it is written there, then it can be continued. If it is not mentioned, that partnership will be dissolved. So hope you all understood these points. 7 points are there. These are the things that should be taken very carefully. So now the provisions of partnership deed is also given. Let us go to the previous part. We have explained partnership deed. What is a partnership deed? Contents of the partnership deed. Then importance of partnership. Now we explained the what is the provisions of Indian partnership. What is the importance of partnership deed? These are the thing, and what is the provisions of the partnership deed. In case there is a some points are not mentioned in the partnership deed. These are the partnership. These is regulated. If there is any issues are there, that will be resolved as per the Indian Partnership Act. These are the provisions given. 1, distribution of profits. 2nd, interest on drawings. 3rd, interest on partners loan. Then interest on capital. 5th, salary or commission to partners. Then admission of a new partner. Then continuity of the partnership. These are the things. Now we will complete it here, stop it here. We'll continue with the in the next video, next class, because when we these main points, when you study, it will be easy to understand and then memorize. You can store it in your memory. If you don't understand, watch it again. So it is very easy, and these are the very helpful thing for you. अभी ये जो यही stage में आप लोग 12th में if you study this, it will be very helpful to you in your future. Those who are going for this field, in this field. Those who want to be a profession, want to go for a profession, want to go for a higher job or any other anything, it will be helpful to you. Now these are the things which I want to just repeat again, because I just want to make you to promote. I want to inspire you all. This should be a motivation. I request all my students to study regularly. और regularly study करेगा, it will be very easy to understand and memorize हो जाएगा. When you study it, आपका मन में ये जो होना चाहिए, these are the things. एक image, ऐसा एक picture जैसा होना चाहिए. If you don't understand, watch again and again. Because I want my students to score full marks in the subject or just close to 100% mark. इसमें कारण क्या है, मुझे क्या है, मेरा मेन इंटेंशन जो भी मेरा जो स्टडी करके जो होता है उसको कुछ रिजल्ट, पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट होना चाहिए, 100% मार्क्स स्कोर करना चाहिए. तो दैट विल बी माई इंटरेस्ट एंड दैट विल गिव मी मोर प्लेजर. और जस्ट क्लोज टू, अगर कोई 100 आउट ऑफ 100 बहुत जन कर सकते हैं, आराम से कर सकते हैं. व्हेन ऑल दिस थिंग्स, ये जो वीडियोस और क्लासेस और नोट्स ये सब जो पढ़ेगा, क्वेश्चन आंसर्स पढ़ेगा, डेफिनेटली. क्योंकि प्रीवियस मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस भी है जो मेरा जो स्टूडेंट्स का, तो 100 आउट ऑफ 100 स्कोर कर सकता है. और या नहीं है तो जस्ट 99 98 उसका आके वो स्कोर कर सकते हैं. तो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है फ्यूचर के लिए, मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट, you all must have to make a strong base in the subject that decides your career. वो सबसे बड़ा important है. Now please read again and again, learn and practice to achieve your life goals. लाइफ में कुछ गोल होना चाहिए, वो अचीव करने के लिए थोड़ा मेहनत करो, कुछ ध्यान रख के पढ़ो. And my message is help each other to grow together for a better India. आप लोग अगर समझो आपका जो भी फॉर एग्जांपल कोई डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन वाला होगा, कोई स्टूडेंट्स रहेगा और किसी को कोई क्लासेस अटेंड करने के लिए नहीं होएगा, या किसी को कुछ ट्यूशन के लिए जो अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाएगा, या किसी को कुछ जो ज़्यादा कुछ नॉलेज उसमें मीन्स कुछ ज़्यादा ये समझ में नहीं आएगा क्लास में जो लिया रहेगा, तो वो पढ़ने के लिए, या कुछ किसी को कुछ कुछ ज़्यादा इसमें डिटेल्स चाहिए, तो और it will be very much helpful to more students those who are not able to. क्योंकि कोई काम करके कुछ करते, ये जो स्टडी करते हैं और डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन करते हैं, पोस्टल एजुकेशन लाइक दैट, करस्पॉन्डेंस कोर्स लाइक दैट, तो वो सब उन लोगों के लिए भी बहुत हेल्पफुल आएगा. तो क्या करने का है, प्लीज़ आई रिक्वेस्ट you all to share my short ad videos to reach more and more people so that many students and public can टेक द बेनिफिट. अभी इसमें क्या होता है, जो शॉर्ट एड वीडियोस या नहीं तो ये जो वीडियोस भी जो है जो वो आप लोग किसी को शेयर करेगा, दैट विल कीप सर्कुलेटिंग. और इट्स नॉट दैट बहुत जन इसको ज़रूरत पड़ेगा, क्योंकि कॉमन जन को तो इसका ज़रूरत नहीं है. हाँ, देयर आर सम अदर वीडियोस ऑल्सो आई एम अपलोडिंग फॉर द किसको भी इंटरेस्ट रहेगा अकाउंट सीखने का और कैसा ये करना, व्हाट इज़ अकाउंट, व्हाट इज़ बिजनेस, ये सब के लिए भी जनरल वीडियोज़ भी अपलोड कर रहे हैं. उसके अलावा ये जो क्लासेस जो है, ये जो 11th 12th का जो स्टूडेंट्स को, और ये जो ही कैटेगरी आप लोग का जो कैटेगरी है जो कॉमर्स वाला स्टूडेंट्स को, तो बहुत हेल्प हो जाएगा. सो दैट विल हेल्प दम स्कोरिंग मोर मार्क्स, मेकिंग ए स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस इन द अकाउंट्स. तो ये वीडियोस है, ये वीडियोस या शॉर्ट एड वीडियोस जो भी है सर्कुलेट करके जस्ट यू कैन जस्ट स्प्रेड इट एंड वी कैन मेक ए गुड बेटर इंडिया. थैंक यू फॉर योर अटेंशन. गुड लक.